Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and today we're going to continue Rokk, the Walking Mountain, from the Beast Quest series. Chapter 8, Into Battle. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Let me move the camera back a tiny bit. There we go. Let's get this reading started. Come it down a tiny bit. There we go. Chapter 8, Into Battle. How can a beast just disappear? Elena asked, staggering out of the broken hut. Maybe it's one of Rokk's special powers. Tom must. Invisibility? Elena shook her head and smiled grimly. Well, that's just not fair, is it? Behind them, Storm gave a weak snort. Tom and Elena turned to look at the stallion. Silver stood behind him, covered in dust. The wolf shook his fur, but Storm stood perfectly still, not caring about the dust that clogged his patchy coat. Storms is losing the fight, Elena said. We needed the hollow bark now. Ad. Ads. I hate them. I hate ads. We all hate ads. Tom felt a surge of anger. How could he save Storm and defeat Rokk? Who could spring a surprise attack at any moment? Curse you, Valmel! He yelled, shaking a fist at the sky. Don't worry, Tom, said Elena, pointing to a cluster of willow trees a short distance away. Look! Elena sprinted over to the trees, drawing her hunting knife mid-stride. Tom guarded Storm and Silver, sword and shield at the ready, eyes alert for any sign of the beast. He fairly... Sorry, I need a drink. Tom guarded Storm and Silver, sword and shield at the ready, eyes alert for any sign of the beast. He felt a prickle of fear crawl up his spine. I might not be able to see Rokk, he realized, but that doesn't mean the beast isn't watching me. He was dimly aware of Elena reaching across a broken willow tree when the air rumbled with that same low grating sound they had heard before. Rokk was nearby, but where? Come out! Come out, Tom whispered with his back to Elena. Show yourself. Tom! Elena screamed. Elena's scream had him spinning around on his heels. Storm snorted and Silver yelped in fear. The face of the nearest mountain seemed to be writhing, surging forwards like a giant tidal wave, carrying Elena with it. The hidden beast was revealing itself. Rocks and rubble were blasted into the air, fusing together to form a giant. The huge stone beast strode forwards on long, stony legs. His thick arms were knotted with muscles the size of boulders. They were boulders. Elena was clinging to one of the arms, her face pale. Rokk tried to shake her off, but Elena hung on. Her feet kicked and her screams of fear echoed through the air. And here's that image of the description. I'm gonna hold it up for a few seconds to admire the absolute gorgeous art in here. The hidden beast was revealing itself. Rocks and rubble were blasted into the air, fusing together to form a giant. The huge stone beast strode forwards on long, stony legs. His thick arms were knotted with muscles the size of boulders. They were boulders. Elena was clinging to one of the arms, her face pale. Rokk tried to shake her off, but Elena hung on to her life. Her feet kicked and her screams of fear echoed through the air. Tom darted forwards, ready to hack his blade at the beast's shins. Rokk stamped a foot, sending a tremor rippling through the ground, which was powerful enough for Tom to lose his footing. He had to stab his sword into the ground to stop himself from sprawling into the dirt. With a flick of his mighty arm, Rokk flung Elena aside. Tom watched her body twist in the air as she moved in a wide, flowing arc. "Elena!" Tom cried as his friend crashed through a thatched roof. Ad that I can't skip. Ads that I can't skip. Oh. Oh, there we go. "Elena!" Tom cried as his friend crashed through a thatched roof. He jumped to his feet and started running over to her, dimly aware of Silver racing behind him. Tom reached a hut. Elena lay on her back, unmoving. Tom could see a bruise on her left cheek and cuts on her neck and arms. But she was breathing. She was alive. Silver nosed her mistress, trying to wake her up. "You look after her for me," Tom told Silver. "I have a quest to complete." He'd have to heal her cuts and bruises after he'd liberated the beast. Tom turned and marched out of the broken hut. He hated to leave Elena alone, but if he didn't face up to Rokk, an entire kingdom would be in ruin. Storm was leaning against the side of the building, shallow breaths making his body shudder as sweat streaked down his coat. "I'm sorry, my friend," Tom thought. "Hold on." He turned to face the beast. Rokk towered over the ruined village of Tyon. Tom looked up into the face of the beast, noticing that one of his eyes was shining green. I lost my spot. By now, Tom recognized the mark of Valmel's poison, which kept the beast under his dark spell. Green dust fell from Rokk's shoulders. "It's you and me now," Tom said to the beast, one-on-one. He didn't care if Rokk understood or not. The huge beast smashed his fists together, the sound of their collision as loud as an avalanche. "You don't frighten me," Tom said, aiming the point of his sword at the beast. "This is for my friend." He charged. Tom saw his opponent draw back both stony arms, preparing to strike. With a battle cry that tore at his throat, Tom rolled forwards to duck under the deadly arms. Here's Rokk making tremors to knock Tom off his balance. Hearing the rumble of Rokk's fists punch the ground, he jumped up and swung his sword as hard as he could, right to left. He didn't even have time to feel the pain in his injured hand. But his sword clanged uselessly off Rokk's limbs. Rokk rose up to his full height. His boulder head glanced down at Tom, whose gaze was drawn to Rokk's right eye, the one that shone green. "That's where I need to get to," he murmured. If he could somehow remove the source of the green light, Tom was sure he could free the beast. To do that, he'd have to climb all the way to the beast's head. But how could he do that? The answer came to Tom in a thunderbolt. The magic gloves, he thought. That was chapter 8. Into battle. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this read through of Rokk, the Walking Mountain. And I hope you will watch the other chapter of this series that I'm gonna be releasing today, and the previous chapters, of course. I'm just gonna thank everyone for subscribing and liking my stuff so far. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Probably. Or just out and about. If you guys see me, don't hesitate to say hi and such. Don't hesitate at all. Just come up, say hi, and such. But yeah, hope you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest videos. Alright. Ugh, my neck. Hope you guys are doing well today. It's almost Christmas. So I'm excited for New Year's. Christmas. and New Year's Eve. We all, me and my big family always have fun during those times, so. But yeah. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.